Live from KPRC, this is Channel 2 News at 4.
A murder investigation that spans for miles. First, a gruesome discovery in Houston's South Side. A family torn apart by gunfire as 3 people were found dead.
Hours later, the discovery of a 4th body at a home in Fresno. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. I'm Sarah Donchie.
And I'm Keith Garvin. Authorities are trying to figure out a motive behind the deadly shootings. We've had crews working both crime scenes throughout the day in Houston and in Fresno. Joel Eisenbaum is live in Houston where the initial discovery was made, and Janelle Bluda is in Fresno at the second scene.
We begin our team coverage with Joel.
You know, police have been out here in Southeast Houston at these crime scenes, 2 houses on this block alone, for the better part of 8 hours. And just a few minutes ago, they pulled out one of the bodies from that house you're looking at right there. One body was found in that house, and then you go about 3 streets down the block, and 3 other bodies, actually one of them living and in the hospital at last report, but 2 dead in another house. A very, very violent morning. As Friday morning ticked away, the death toll kept climbing.
It appears to be a murder-suicide to me.
To be more exact, a multiple murder-suicide. One family member apparently killing other family members. By the end, 4 people dead in 3 separate houses. 2 of those homes on Mount Pleasant Street near Scott in Southeast Houston. A 3rd crime scene 15 miles away in Fresno, Fort Bend County.
Deputies made entry through a back door. We had to force it open, and then we discovered an adult female, black female, deceased inside the residence.
The suspected shooter is among the dead in Houston by her own hand, identified by friends and family as 29-year-old Dakita Holmes. Holmes appears to have shot and killed her sister Carolyn Holmes in Fresno, then an unidentified man in her own Houston home. Then, just down the street, she shot her 65-year-old stepfather, Robert Wesley.
He a good man. He mind his own business. He be at the store. He used to work at the store.
Dakita Holmes not done, shooting her 64-year-old mother, the lone survivor in critical condition. And finally, Holmes, identified by some neighbors as troubled and medicated, killed herself. That's 5 shot, 4 dead in 3 houses across 2 counties, and one big question mark: why? Yeah, and now 8 hours that police have been on this scene, and I truly don't believe that they have a motive nailed down yet. I've heard a few theories from neighbors, but nothing I feel comfortable putting on TV yet. I'm going to try to firm that up and be back with you at 6 o'clock. For now, we're live in Southeast Houston. I'm Joel Eisenbaum, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Such tragedy, Joel. Thank you for your report. We're also learning more about the 4th victim found at a separate crime scene in Fresno, now connected to the other deadly shootings.
That scene is where authorities found the body of a woman shortly after the first discovery in Houston. Channel 2's Janelle Bluda is in Fresno, where she spoke with relatives of the victims. And Janelle, what a horrible day for these people.
It really is. Now, family members tell me that this home behind me belongs to the alleged shooter's sister, Carolyn Holmes. Deputies say they had to beat down the back door before they found Holmes shot to death in her bedroom. Now, we spoke to one woman who says she was Dakita's best friend. She said she grew up with her and they were like family. She says Dakita Holmes actually called a family member this morning saying she had done something bad and that she had hurt 4 people. Police found 3 people shot at the homes in Houston, and then Houston police called Fort Bend County Sheriff's deputies, and that's when the deputies found that 4th victim here in Fresno. Friends say they have no idea how this could happen. Dakita has 3 kids of her own. Family tells us she had a bachelor's degree in criminal justice, and she was pursuing her master's degree. They say she was not the type of person to do this.
I just don't see this being her. Like, Dakita, something had to happen. I don't know if it was depression. I don't know what it was. And I wish I had the chance to ask her before she left this earth.
It's shocking to me because the person I know who she's are and what they say she did, I mean, it just don't fit her.
The scene here in Fresno was cleared about an hour ago. Now, those family members just saying they're thankful that no children were hurt. Reporting live, Janelle Bluda, KPRC, Channel 2 News.